From the top, Oswald.
From the top? All right. Sorry, I'm kind of eating a hot dog right now. You didn't tell me not to bring lunch into the recording room, so I brought lunch into the recording room.
Oswald, I don't care. Just get it done.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. I grow big. That's a thing. River has some sort of fucking weird healing power. What else? Me and River absolutely murdered a bitch. My apartment got blown up, so that's fun. And beyond that, Rodney almost died. So that's about what happened last week. So, yeah. Welcome to Dice Drop.
Hi, my name's Allie, and I play River.
My name is Kyle Castles. I play Oswald Silva.
Hi guys, my name is Elena, and I play Remy.
And my name is James, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this evening. And welcome to Dice Drop. It is the following day. You all had a chance to rest. There's really no word about Rodney. He's kind of still asleep. So the smell of breakfast that you're used to waking up to by now is just not there. What are you guys doing? It's first thing in the morning.
I think
River gets up earlier than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, she might have not even slept.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in the kitchen preparing breakfast.
Okay.
Oswald is gonna he's actually gonna wake up early for a change, and he's gonna see River in there and just kind of silently walk in and start helping.
Okay. Remy?
Remy has since transitioned her morning yoga routine to the roof. So she's been up for, what time is it? 7-ish?
Around.
So, she's been up for about an hour, and she's, finishing up her routine, and she's about to, go take a shower.
Okay.
I know I'm not the DM, James, but can I ask, because Oswald is next to me, if he can make a perception check on me?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
What is it for?
To see if she's okay, I'm guessing.
No, it's more of if he can notice some things on me. She may have snuck out last night, and she may have residue on her.
Okay. How hard are you trying to hide it?
She's not. She didn't take a shower. She just got home and started cooking breakfast.
Also, I don't think that she could hide it, because I just rolled the perception check, and that's a 27.
What the fuck?
All right, Oswald, River has little car grease stains all over her. Well, and she at least washed her hands, but she's cooking breakfast and hasn't really taken a shower or anything. But it's little car grease stains all over her.
Okay, so that's a good step, because my immediate thought went to cocaine.
No.
When you said residue, I was like, oh shit, River's a drug addict.
Yeah, nothing like that good old morning. Nothing like that late night future cocaine.
No.
I'm so sorry. Just where my mind went.
River's from the bad area, but she's not I'm gonna smoke cocaine or snort cocaine bad.
Listen.
She's a bad bitch. You can't kill her.
Listen. Continue. Please don't mind my cocaine addiction, please. That's sweet.
Does Remy need to tell us?
Snorting.
It's something?
Cuts Ruby getting her line ready. How do you think I get up this fucking early in the morning?
You really think it's to do yoga? No. I gotta get my fix. Oh.
I am so sorry, listeners. Don't mind me. My mind just immediately went to drama, like 0 to 100 real fast.
Anywho. Anyway. All right, so you guys are making breakfast. Oswald, you do notice the grease stains on.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand a little hand towel over to her and be like, if you're gonna sneak out and do some shit and come back covered in muck, whatever the fuck that is, at least wipe it off before everybody else wakes up.
River's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then she touches her cheek and she goes, fucking damn it always gets on my face.
One, that's what she said. Two, I don't even care what you were doing. You came back, so, you look like you're all in one piece. So.
I mean, physically, mentally up here, it's a little fucked.
That's a big mood. I think the bacon's burning. I don't know.
River goes, fuck. I'm spacing out. Sorry.
It's okay. I made a backup pan of bacon just in case you fucked up.
I'm a good cook. It's just weird right now.
I can imagine. The fucking love of your life basically died.
Hey, my what?
The love of your life. You can't hide that shit. I'm observant.
Okay, one, he's cute, but not like that. And we didn't even kiss. I don't know why everyone's saying we fucking kissed. It wasn't a kiss.
Kiss yet.
River, you see her put both her arms down just on the counter and just puts her head in, puts her temples in her hands, just like, why am I talking to him this early?
I continue just making the food, and I'm like, you seem to forget that I have eyes everywhere, and they tell me everything that happens, and then I kind of casually look over to the corner of the room where you don't see Jira, you see his eyes, and that's it.
River looks over to where you're pointing at, and she goes, "What a traitor!"
I am always watching, bitch.
You see Pearl on top of the fridge too. Previously, you couldn't see her until I pointed her out.
River's like, "That's a nifty trick you got there."
I travel through the pipes.
She says she travels through the pipes. You gotta stop doing that. That's why you smell so bad.
But I hear everything.
Yeah, but that's gotta fuck up your sense of smell, though.
You win some.
I just sort of brush that off, and I'm like, all right, just finish breakfast. Fuck it.
River goes to pancakes and just makes Oswald do the bacon.
So, you guys, as you guys are getting closer to done cooking, you hear the front door open and shut, and about a minute later, you see Hood walking in, bow slung over his shoulder, and he pulls his hood down and just, oh, hi.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the only. River looks at Oswald. I wasn't the only one that snuck out last night, and she just starts hitting his shoulder.
I look at River and I'm like, I expect it from him.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
That means that you wear a hood. That's immediately you're gonna go out and do some shit at night.
You're not wrong.
Hoodie, why were you out?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do a perception to see if I see any things on him.
Okay.
It's only a 16 that time.
You don't really notice anything other than he's a little damp from the rain that happened last night. But that's about it. Otherwise, he looks fairly normal. Other than being fully dressed at 7 a.m.
River's just like, where were you, Hoodie?
Doing recon.
How's it looking out there?
That. I 100% believe that because it's something you would do.
Yeah, I didn't really see anything from, you know who. But, the lower district's looking pretty bad.
As usual.
Yeah, but
it's probably looking worse than it did before.
It's a lot worse.
Yeah.
People aren't happy that bridge fell on their district.
I would imagine not. That seems like it would put a damper on someone's day.
Are street races going to be paused because of it? Because I know it was really close to the crossroads.
Probably not. If anything, it gives them a new route because now they don't have to, dodge the bridge until they get it fixed.
That's fair.
Yeah. Which, granted, it'll only take a couple days, but that gives them a couple of days of a new route.
James, what do I have to roll for Jira to jump scare Hood?
Actually, that would be... just roll a d20 for me.
Now, like last time, should I roll 500 d20s and pick a nat 20 out of that?
No!
Why
No!
Keep in mind, listeners, I'm using Roll20 because I don't have a way to use dice. I record from my couch, so it's a 15.
Yeah, Jira just kind of sneaks around using the shadows a little bit, and he's fairly quiet when he wants to be, and he just appears right next to Hood and.
Do I see him like slowly meandering over, knowing what he's about to do?
Oh yeah.
I'm just kind of like in my head as I'm watching him, I'm like, why are you never that quiet when I'm around?
Well, what you hear, because Jira knows that only you can hear it, is him going
da 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 da.
In that case, I just put my hand on my forehead like, oh god. I look visibly like disturbed by that.
So Hood's just Jesus. Okay.
You should have heard him. He was doing the Jaws theme the entire time. I didn't know where he was. I couldn't see him because, shadows and everything, but I could hear him. I knew he was about to pull some bullshit, but who am I to stop a 3-foot long fucking lizard?
A giant Doolittle. Take care of your pet.
Hey, I'm not giant Doolittle. I'm growing. I'm a grower.
I would like a recon on my name too. I believe I am now Ace Bandage. Oh my god.
I immediately look away and continue cooking the bacon.
River then pulls out like hashed home fries and pancakes, and she's just like, Oswald's finishing the bacon now. Breakfast though.
I see this. I take it Rodney's not awake yet, or in any shape to make breakfast.
River just goes, River goes, I haven't been up there.
Yeah, I'm sure your kiss of life would have.
Wait, it wasn't a fucking kiss, Hood.
Can I walk up to Hood and high five him?
Oh yeah, he gives you a high five.
It wasn't a fucking. You guys are fucking assholes. It wasn't a kiss. Both of you.
I mean, your lips kind of touched.
I don't know what you guys saw, but it wasn't what you thought it was.
I look at Hood and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we both saw a kiss.
Listen, I have a lot of experiences with kissing, both seeing it and experiencing it. That was.
I give him a side eye and I'm like,
River goes, you know what? Fucking eat your pancakes and just stop talking to me.
Oswald's gonna call out that breakfast is ready.
Okay. You guys, so Remy, you probably hear the call for breakfast.
How long has it been since you got into the shower? Because Remy takes some pretty long showers.
Oh, tell us more about how long you spend in the bathroom, by the way.
Well, like,
because it went from, I would just like to point this out semantically wise. James doesn't think this is a big deal. It went from 1 girl to 3 girls in 1 bathroom. I'm just saying.
oh, Remy takes her solid time. Like, she makes her, like, she has, like, a whole routine. Like, she's get washed, like, shampoo, condition, body wash, body scrub, like, face wash, and, like, hair masks and hair, like, everything.
Body butter, everything.
Body butter. I don't know what else the fuck do girls put on themselves.
She uses a bath bomb in the shower. I don't know how that works, but it works.
Actually, there are things called shower steamers, and that's a thing.
Oh, great.
She probably sprays her face with cucumber water. I don't know. She's a girl. She likes to self-care. And she also listens to music, so you could probably hear her. She thinks it's somewhat good singing, but she's like in the shower, like, all the time. She's like always singing in the shower. So she takes fucking forever. I say she probably takes about a good 30 to 45 minute shower.
Hear that, James? What's gonna happen when the boys have to go to the bathroom?
I mean, Oswald's just going to go out to the alley. If it's not a number 2, he's just going to be like, I mean, there's a dumpster. I can just, go behind the dumpster a little bit, whatever.
Literally all the guys will just walk out to the field and just...
Yeah. All right, I'm going to use the shithole.
Okay.
But it's my turn.
Too bad, I got here first.
River goes into the bathroom and goes, "Hey, Remy, I understand you're having a concert and it smells fantastic in here. However, breakfast is ready."
Then you hear, like, the music, like, sort of, like, pause, and her singing just sort of pause, and she's like, just silence. Because now her routine is interrupted.
River goes, "What body wash do you use? I want to steal some."
Wait. Can River do this thing to Remy where, like, best friends or some shit, like one of them's taking a shower, like a roommate's taking a shower, and then the other one fully clothed gets into the shower? I've seen that so much on TikTok, and they just have a conversation.
I don't think we're that level of friendship yet, but I like sitting in there.
However, River will come in fully, like, not into the shower with Remy, but, like, she'll, like, sit on the floor and just wait for her to be done.
She's tired of the boys picking on her.
Yeah, she is. Jesus Christ.
I want Remy to say, "Didn't you two kiss?"
Well, I don't think she heard that whole conversation because, she's a jammin'.
Yeah. Yeah. So River's just like, "Hey, so, breakfast is ready. Your body wash smells really good. I'm using this lavender one right now. You probably see it in the shower. Yeah, breakfast is ready. I know you're hungry because you're always fucking hungry. Can I sit in here and wait for you to be done? The boys are teasing me."
About the whole kiss thing?
I'm leaving here too. You hear the door slam.
Remy just sort of shrugs and then turns her music back on and starts singing and just jamming and, like, doing whatever she was doing before. And that lasts, like, a total of, like, 10 seconds. Then she turns off her music, grabs her towel, and then leaves because she was done.
I'm leaving here too. Oh, poor River.
So River, as you're walking out.
Oh no, it's Shade.
Oh.
It's even worse. As you're walking out, you pass by the stairs as you're heading out from the bathroom. And you see Professor Lancaster helping Rodney down the stairs.
She dips the other direction. You see her do a full 180 turn.
So the professor has like Rodney's arm is over his shoulder. He's kind of helping him. Rodney's moving.
You see her immediately get like red, and then she turns the other direction.
The professor just kind of looks up and just kind of, oh, morning, River.
River's like, ah.
Rodney and the professor just kind of exchange a look. What's her deal? I don't know, son.
You see Oswald walk by for literally no reason other than it's because the two of them kissed.
If anybody is looking at Rodney right now, you see he turns beet red and just.
It was a kiss of life, though. Like she brought you back with a kiss, and her.
You
eyes
hear
like,
River. If River's anywhere around anybody, you hear her go, "He's a fucking princess." That's what fucking woke him up like a fucking story fucking book princess.
You hear the hair dryer turn on, and you still hear like Remy singing at the top of her lungs in horrific fashion, like just totally jamming.
The professor gets to the bottom of the stairs and just, Remy, quit your caterwauling.
The hair dryer's on. She doesn't hear that. She's enjoying herself.
River just is like kind of hiding in her hands because I'm guessing they're going into the kitchen and River can't hide anywhere now.
So yeah, they're making their way slowly to the kitchen. Eventually, helps Rodney into a chair. Rodney like winces in pain.
As soon as she sees Rodney wince in pain, she like winces in pain and then like puts her head in her hands like, "Don't look at me."
Okay, so James, real question.
Yes.
While they're eating breakfast and whatnot, can I roll a fashion check just to see how fabulous I look?
You know what? Why not?
I'm so excited. The first fashion roll. I think it's the first fashion roll.
No, it's the second.
Damn it, the second fashion roll of the podcast.
Nat 1.
Don't take me down. 19 plus 4, baby. That is a 23.
You killed this outfit.
Well, it's also like the outfit, the hair, the body scent, the makeup, which is almost like par to none because she looks almost natural with the majority of her makeup, but still, she feels fantastic. And then she gets like her plate of food and then sits down and then she like looks at River and then she goes, "Sugar lemon."
River's like, "What?"
You know, for the body wash, it's sugar lemon, lychee, ginger, and a little bit of honey.
All right. So River's still with her head in her hands. You just hear her mumble, "That actually sounds really nice. I'm gonna have to steal some of that."
And this is like the first time like Remy doesn't have her hair in like a fishtail braid, so she like flips her hair and she goes, "Rose hips and coconuts."
River's like, I get it. You smell really nice. Yeah.
She's enjoying herself.
Hood has his usual like plate of just bacon in front of him, and it's just. So, were you killing a cat in there?
In pure Remy fashion, she just goes, "I don't know. I guess the cat was you because you look like shit," and then continues to eat. Because, you know, like, look at what the cat dragged in.
Oswald, Jira, and Pearl are just wide-eyed, staring and, like, going back and forth between, like, oh, who's gonna respond next? What's gonna happen?
River, I want you to know this entire conversation between Remy and Hood, River's face is still in her hands to, like, pretend like, if I can't see you, you can't see me with Rodney. She's just like, Oh yeah, I have the sexual tension.
What do I have to
Rodney is
roll
also
to
just
elbow? What do I have to roll to elbow the fuck out of River?
Depends on if River is gonna dodge.
River probably won't dodge. River's hiding in her hand.
Give me a strength check or a fighting check.
Okay, fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, River's so hard it like knocks off a few character levels. Why not?
That is a 15 plus 3, so an 18.
River's on the floor now.
And without missing a beat, she I scoop up one of my pancakes and continue eating.
Rivers just goes, I'm down here now.
Rodney is also looking at his plate of food and just kind of like stabbing a pancake.
He's just like, this is interesting.
This is a nice pancake.
It is very fluffy. This is very if I stab it enough.
River's just like, I'm happy y'all appreciate it. I will stay down here for the remainder of breakfast.
So you guys continue eating, and you hear a door open upstairs, and Shade walks out, leans against the railing on the upper balcony, like the upper walkway.
So she can see River just laying on the floor.
And she just looks down and goes, "Nobody woke me up."
I yelled for food. You didn't wake up, and that's your fault.
Shade, I believe if I went into your room, I would immediately die.
Yeah, but usually Rodney comes in and wakes me up, and he didn't do that today.
Rodney is broken!
Yeah, Rodney basically died yesterday, and then the kiss of life from River brought her back. Brought her back.
Rodney sinks lower in his chair.
River's already on the floor. River cannot get lower.
I know. Rodney, are you feeling okay?
You hear River from behind the island on the floor going, same!
You see her little hand up in the air.
No, it's just her voice.
River, why are you on the floor?
She's embarrassed
Remy
because
casually
of the
eats bacon.
River's just like, because my life has become an internal hell, and this is the only way to fix it.
She's embarrassed because everybody knows that they kissed.
We didn't kiss!
You kind of did.
We didn't!
What? Why aren't you sitting next to Rodney?
I'm going to throw up.
Hood is also on the floor right now. For a different reason.
Why is Hood on the floor? What?
He's just laughing his ass off right now.
Oh.
Okay.
River then notices him on the floor and goes, "Hey, get out of my natural habitat."
I thought your natural habitat was in Rodney's arms.
I'm going to kill all of you. I killed the fire bitch. Fucking try me.
Technically, I killed her because I dropped the boulder on her, but you know.
She was plenty dead before you dropped that beautiful boulder on her.
Well,
I just want it on record. I almost spit take.
I looked at Oswald. That was a nice boulder.
I agree. It was a good killing boulder. I wish I had that boulder still.
Shade makes her way downstairs and gives Rodney a hug from behind. I'm glad you're okay.
I think okay is relative.
She unwraps her arms from around him and then punches him as hard as she can in the shoulder.
Wonderful.
But if you ever do anything like that again, I swear to God, I will bring you back to life like River did, and I will kill you again. Do you mind I make myself clear?
River's like, hey.
Oh, look, she's protecting his boyfriend now.
Hey, I'm not. I was actually going to say that right is reserved for me and Data now, apparently. But you know what? Fuck all of you guys. And she leaves.
I casually look at the orange on your plate and just steal it.
I just kind of like chuckle to
how
myself.
badly has everybody been teasing River?
Literally the entire morning.
Good.
How come no one's teasing Rodney? I feel attacked.
It's like inadvertently teasing Rodney.
He kissed her back.
Because Rodney's broken right now.
Actually, hey Rodney, now that I think of it, didn't you kiss her back too?
Ooh, drama.
It was a give and take thing, I'm pretty sure.
Listen, I whatever happens when I'm unconscious.
No, you were conscious.
No.
By that point, you were already back, and you kissed her back. I saw it.
I have no recollection of the event.
Mm-hmm. Plead the fifth all you want, boy, but we all saw it.
I remember this void, and then River was there.
Yeah, that's because River can enter your subconscious somehow now. I don't know how.
It was weird. I was in a lot of pain. And then she kissed me.
Yeah, and you subsequently kissed back.
Well, I thought it was a dream.
That doesn't make it any better.
Wait. No one's gonna catch that he thought it was a dream.
That kind of insinuates that you dream about kissing her often enough.
Huh. He goes back to stabbing his pancake.
That's what I thought. And then I hand Jira and Pearl some bacon.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Hello, friends. Your somewhat friendly tri-state area tabletop player here, Elena. We finally have an episode where all we do is make fun of River, but it's mostly Allie. Please don't let her know. Please do have the chance to make fun of her for the next 0.5 seconds, because by then the joke is so old that it's not even funny anymore. Anywho, friends, comrades, I want to fill you in on the amazing blog that we have. Yes, that's right, you heard me correctly. A blog. James currently runs the blog, and he tries to post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not everyone's perfect, so don't shoot the man if he's a day late. Dramatic pause for a reason. I want to read a little blurb from you from one of my favorite lore posts, because I'm a huge lore chick in any sort of fandom, called Eden, A History. Allie, can I please get some spooky ambiance music? I will love you forever and understand if you don't want to.
Just this once.
Cue my spotlight. However, as time passed and radiation still spread due to the war, people began to change. Doctors and scientists began to discover children were being born with strange abnormalities caused by the radiation. As more time passed, they discovered the vaccine created 50 years prior was no longer working. In fact, it was causing cells to mutate even further. In the lower districts, people began to change, growing more grotesque tumors and mutating their minds. They became dangerous, uncontrollable monsters. And scene. You can get more content like this on our blog. We have a bunch of cool stuff waiting there for you guys, and we hope that you are enjoying yourself so far. I know Larry is very hard at work because we have almost reached 500 listeners in just the short amount of time that we've been putting out our episodes. Good job, Larry. If you see him, give him a pat on the back. Please enjoy the rest of the episode, guys. We have plenty more in store for you. Bye, friends.
River finds her. She like made a plate for Data before she ran off and said, "Fuck you guys." And she's going to Data's room. And she like knocks on it and goes, "Hey, Data. Breakfast is ready. I brought you a plate if you didn't feel like coming down."
Oh, please tell me he brings up the kiss.
Data, it takes a minute, but Data does open the door. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're, yeah. So...
You want to hang out in here because everybody's teasing you?
Yes. Don't say anything, please. I'm having a very bad time.
Don't worry, I won't say anything about the kiss. Come on in.
She like walks in anyways. She's like, okay. He's the only one.
So, not many people come in here to hang out, so I don't know what to do now.
I'm just going to sit here while you click clack things. How's that?
Sounds fair.
All right, cool. We're both healers. That's cool.
Yeah. I haven't met another person with healing abilities. It's rather fascinating, actually. I don't see that your hair is turned white at all, or is any...
And I went into Rodney's self-conscious. What's that about?
You went into his subconscious?
Yeah, I was like in his head.
That's never happened for me. Usually I just get this warm feeling. And usually so does the person, so I hear. And then they're healed. And I feel really weak.
I didn't feel weak. At all.
It seems that your ability seems to differ from mine. Particularly in what I would call the downside of the ability.
Guess we're gonna have to figure out my downside, huh? I'm gonna guess every part of everything about this comes with a price or a downside, so.
Well, with mine, I give up a little bit of my life force every time.
What the fuck, Data?
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
You were like sweating and shit when you like went to heal Rodney. Was it like taking pretty much all out of you?
Mm-hmm.
Data! What the fuck? Stop healing people!
But if I do that, then people would be hurt.
Yeah, everyone gets hurt. That's human nature. We're all going to get hurt at some point.
But I'm not hurt. So if I can help people not be hurt, then it's worth it.
How many years have you taken off your life? Have you like always looked this pale and frail? Or is it just like something that happened over time?
I think the professor still has a picture of me from when he first met me.
It's gonna be like a young and vibrant sort of thing. No white hair at all. Like a fucking what's the myth with the guy who has a picture of himself? The picture ages, but he doesn't.
Picture of Dorian Gray.
Yeah,
Dorian Gray. It's like a reverse Dorian Gray.
I'm telling you, he got more albino from his powers. That's why I had to check to see if he looked more pale or anything, and there was no change to him.
Yeah, but
you didn't roll high enough.
Okay. I guess you can't really tell the differences between white and more white.
The change is very subtle.
River's just like, wait, so how would we figure out my problem then? I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have some form of problem with this.
I would imagine so. My guess would be we would just have to, like everything, practice. Do more research.
How would I practice? Don't look. River's just like, don't say what I think you're thinking. Don't do it.
Immediately in my head, I was like, well, you can shoot Oswald with a gun and then heal me.
No, my immediate thoughts was, well, we can do more sessions on Rodney together.
Oh.
Ew.
I'm pretty sure Hood would be a willing test subject, and even if he wasn't, I would quite enjoy shooting him.
We're just like, Data, I didn't like you that much at the beginning, but god damn, you just became like high up there.
But it would have to be a non-fatal wound. I don't want to kill him.
Oh no, we aim to maim, not kill.
Just do enough damage that I can heal him in case you can't.
I like the thoughts going in your head. I like the let's hurt Hood to help River's abilities.
You guys who are sitting at the table right now look at Hood, and suddenly, Hood looks up. Do you guys smell burnt toast?
Are you having a seizure?
No,
Maybe.
I think it's called a stroke.
Ah, yeah, right. I get those two confused every now and then.
Maybe. I definitely smell burnt toast.
That's just a maybe. Well, I guess if you do have a stroke, you got River to heal you with her kiss of life or whatever the fuck. And then if that fails, then you got Data.
Rodney's head snaps up, and it's like, no.
Do not let River kiss me.
Well, I guess if you're on death's door, you don't really have a choice.
Wait. As soon as Oswald says you could do a River's kiss of life, what's Rodney's reaction about her kissing Hood?
No, that was his reaction. He looked up and went, no.
Oh. Oh, I thought that was Hood. I was like, no.
Yeah, I thought it was Hood.
No, that was Rodney looking up and going, no. He looks around, goes red, and stabs his pancake again. He has not taken a bite, by the way. He's just mutilating that pancake.
River, while still with Data, is just like, should I do sessions on Rodney? I know I probably should, but I don't really want to. I don't know how the powers even came up. I don't want to, she does in air quotes, kiss him again. How else would it work or come up?
Well, what happened when you healed him, per se? You said you entered his subconscious.
Yeah, I, felt his life force, and it kind of drew me in.
Fascinating. Did you see anything? Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw him, and he told me that him getting hit with a bridge fucking hurt. And then I said, really? And then that was all I remember. And she sinks lower, and she gets a little bit pink.
You kissed him in his subconscious, didn't you?
Y'all weren't supposed to see it?
I don't think we did. I think it's just more of an inference,
No, you did see. You said you did see River actually kiss him in real life. She just thought it was only in his self-conscious.
I see. Perhaps your ability is more of a mind over matter kind of thing. Or perhaps you had to touch his life force in order to heal him. Per se, you didn't have to kiss him, you just had to, touch him.
I don't know what...
You see Data is like, he's not smiling at all. He's just looking at this sheer logically and just,
I know, but every time he says the word, you kissed him, River's like sinking lower and getting pinker, and she's just like, I hate this conversation. I don't want people to keep saying I kissed him.
Did you actually say that out loud?
Well, yeah. Sure.
He looks up, but you did kiss him, though. They're simply stating fact.
River's just gonna be like, do you have proof? Do you have proof? Because I don't see any proof. If I don't see any proof.
Data turns around,
She's like,
taps
Data?
on his keyboard a few times.
Data, what are you doing?
He pulls up a security feed from one of the nearby buildings. And it's pointing directly at you. He like fast forwards to like through your fight with Scarlet. It gets to the point they dug out Rodney. You guys are leaning there. He hits play just as you're leaning in to kiss.
River's like, Data! I don't remember any of this, by the way. I was in his head. But Data! I'm gonna guess everyone downstairs hear me screams, Data.
Data's room is on the first floor, by the way.
Okay, well, everyone can definitely hear me scream, Data!
One thing you
I
do
think
notice,
everything's
River,
totally
that you
fine, and we shouldn't check on that.
like Hood, Shade, Rodney, Professor, Lancaster all look toward Data's room. I think Oswald's right.
She's like, 1, why am I glowing? 2, what the fuck? Data! Get off the screen!
Well, I would imagine he's not even listening. I would imagine that your glow is similar to mine, that it's kind of signaling that your power is activating.
Data, take it off! Take it off the giant monitor! Data!
Oh, sorry. He hits a button and it goes back to his wallpaper.
I thought people were gonna come in as soon as he was just like, oh yeah, it's just a giant thing of them kissing.
Wait. What? You want to prove?
It's just like, y'all weren't supposed to see that, and it's super fucking embarrassing. Holy shit.
So your actions in the subconscious mirror your actions in the real world.
No shit, Sherlock!
Fascinating.
How quickly are they coming? Because I thought Oswald said we should probably check out what's going on in Data's room.
No, I said I think everything's fine and we shouldn't check on that. And then everybody else was like, okay.
I thought you said we should check on that.
I also realize this is probably the longest conversation Data's had in this entire series.
Yeah, well, now him and River have similar abilities, so he had it coming.
Yeah. So, So, yeah, we would probably have to test your abilities.
What? The person I have the strongest connection to is right now is either Oswald or, and she just
Rodney?
the monitor. Yeah. Yeah, that one. That one.
Oswald's thinking in his head, boy, it would suck to be shot.
Remy and I are just starting to have a conversation, like, starting to get to be friends, but I don't think I could power up for her yet.
Do you think you could heal me?
Maybe.
I mean, he then proceeds to stab himself.
Oh God, he takes a pen and just shoves it directly in his stomach.
Then you adjust your River again and go, Data!
Oh.
I mean, do you want to try it?
Oh dear God.
Can you heal yourself? Can you heal yourself if I can't heal you?
Yes.
River
Alright.
right now is
He acts like
telling
he's
me
done
no.
this. He acts like he's done this multiple times.
I would imagine Data is the type of person to like hurt himself on purpose and then be like, yeah, just to see how this works. Why not?
I'm going to perform open heart surgery, but before I do, chunk. Let me see if this works.
Data, like, thinks for a moment. I'll be right back.
River's like, yeah!
Data walks out of the room, goes to the kitchen, doesn't even look at any, like, stops, looks at all of you, waves, good morning, and walks into the kitchen. You guys see as he, like, pulls a knife from the knife block and goes back to
Oh my God.
What's Robin's reaction to that?
Oswald takes a sip of his coffee, and it's like the gif where the room is on fire, and the dog's like, "This is fine."
Remy takes
Professor Lancaster's the first one who, like, we should probably check on that.
Remy just
No, I
takes a
think
sip
we're good.
of Remy just takes a sip of her coffee and goes and just like whispers into her cup, I guess this is the new normal now.
I'm gonna go check on that.
Her eyes are fucking as wide as saucers.
I'll come too, just in case.
I bring my coffee cup, why not?
River, you see Data come in holding, it's like a steak knife, it's not a big knife.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Serrated?
Hold on, let me look up a steak knife to make sure that you actually like. Hold on.
Is it
Okay.
serrated or is it just like a normal, like non-serrated knife?
Is this like a steak knife you would get at like Texas Roadhouse?
Kinda.
Oh my God, that is serrated as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Side note, I just found a $619 diamond finished Damascus Kyoto Japanese chef knife, 180mm with orange bone handle.
Scrap that. That's the knife that Data has.
Yep. Somehow they have a $700 knife.
They just found it in the scrapyard one day and just like, ooh.
Oh, the poor fucker that threw that away. You know, maybe that's from the house that Oswald blew up.
Yeah, he just comes in holding a knife and it's like, okay.
River's like, why'd you get the serrated one?
I don't know, I just grabbed a knife.
That's gonna hurt more.
It's all in the name of science.
Oh my God, Data, you are fucked.
Does Oswald hear that last bit?
Yeah, you guys aren't more than a couple steps behind him. So you guys definitely heard it.
I just kind of look at everyone and I'm like, I mean, he's not wrong. I'm assuming they're testing the healing powers.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Is it
Data?
though? Because I'm pretty sure they can heal it. They can heal themselves or each other.
Data, we talked about this.
I talked about it.
Oh, Christ. Is it going to end badly?
Data just like places the blade of the knife and just runs it across his palm real quick.
River's like, Data!
At that moment, Professor Lancaster opens the door and goes, oh, fuck.
River's like, it's too late. I couldn't stop it.
It could have been worse. He could have slit his throat or something. I don't know.
Not suicidal.
That's good.
He's just all in the name of science, and she's doing.
Hey, he's not
with
wrong.
that.
If it's in the name of science, you just gotta do the thing. Doesn't matter what it is, just do it.
River's just like,
River, could you try to heal me now? It kind of hurts.
that one fucking hurts, really?
Data, we talked about this.
River like takes Data's hands and just goes, "All right, let's see."
All right, I need you to roll a nat 20, or that. Yeah, I need you to roll a nat 20.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I,
You guys are feeling spicy.
I need you to roll a d20 plus whatever your plus for your power is.
I got an 18.
Okay. Your eyes glow a bright purple again.
Oh, there it is.
Did you actually touch Data's hand?
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Okay. So you don't enter this subconscious this time.
Mm-hmm.
You are like holding on to Data's hand, and the skin just seals.
Oh.
Just a little bit of blood left over that you wipe away, and his hand looks fine.
Yeah, River just looks up at him.
See, I told you could do it.
River's just like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up now.
Maybe that's the price.
I lean over to Oswald. When is she gonna kiss Data?
I whisper back. I'm like, maybe like, I don't know. They got to be almost dead. I mean, I'm not willing to almost kill Data.
The professor hears your conversation, just walks over, grabs the knife from Data, and just like, I'm gonna take this.
Oswald notices the knife, and hold on a second, I have to look up that steak knife again. He notices the knife, and he's like, holy shit, you guys have a Takeshi Saji R2/SG2 diamond finished Damascus Kyoto Japanese chef knife, 180 millimeter with orange bone handle. You know how much that costs?
I don't know, like $3?
That's $619. So,
what's a dollar?
Well, I mean, 619 money.
Credits? Credits? 3 credits? Is it worth 3 credits? I don't know how much things are worth.
619 credits.
I don't know how much things are worth. I just sort of swipe the card.
River just kind of just does a breath. She's just like, all right, I'm done with you fucks. And she like leaves Data's room and goes into the kitchen where she sees Rodney just stabbing pancakes, and she just sits next to him and doesn't say anything.
I take the knife from the professor and I'm like, I need to hold on to this. This shit's rare. I don't want any of you fucking it up because you probably will.
Has Data's blood all over it.
It does. It
Well,
has
I go to the kitchen and wash it off.
If you go to the kitchen, you'll just see River sitting next to Rodney, and they're saying absolutely nothing.
You know, talking is not the worst thing that people can do, right?
Shade is just gonna look over at the two of you, look at Hood, who's still sitting there, and they both just shrug. Hood like takes a few more pieces of bacon, puts it on his plate, and he goes to the training room.
Can River do one thing while she's sitting next to Rodney?
Uh-huh.
She's not saying anything. She just grabs his hand and tries to heal him more.
Give me a d20.
Unnatural 20.
Your eyes glow. Again, you do see the purple glow. And you see Rodney wince.
Hmm.
Like he just takes in a sharp breath and lets it out. Just,
Mm-hmm.
huh. My legs
She
feel
puts
a little better.
River puts her hand back in her lap and still says nothing.
Shade just kind of looks at Oswald. Oswald, we should go.
Is there like a couch nearby or some shit?
Yeah, the living room's right, like literally a few steps away.
Okay, I motioned Jared and Pearl like, all right, we need to have a conversation. You two come over here.
Yes.
Do you guys want to stay here just permanently, or do you want to come out on adventures with us?
Like what kind of adventures?
I don't know. Last time we went out on an adventure, half a building blew up, a bridge fell, and I grew to 30 feet roughly. Oh, and we killed somebody, so.
That sounds terrifying.
It does, but it was kind of fun, not gonna lie.
What are you talking about? That sounds absolutely delightful.
Oh, we know what side Pearl's on.
Right.
I mean, I'll go.
All right. I mean, you just hang out on top of my head or something. I don't know.
That sounds good to me. I need to get out and stretch my...
Noodle.
You get my drift.
Yes, I do.
I'll hold down the forts.
Okay. You seem like a pretty passive reptile for the most part.
Can I make one request, though?
What do you need?
When you guys leave, can you fill up the bathtub?
Yeah, sure.
Much obliged.
Oh, we're gonna have to clean the bathtub so much. Fuck.
I guess I walk back into the kitchen. Who's still there? Is it still Rodney and River?
River and Rodney just awkwardly just staring off into the distance and not talking to one another.
Shade is still kind of standing there, just kind of
waiting for something to happen. Like it's like it's like the little picture of the ninja guy poking something with a stick. He's like, "Come on, do something."
Pretty much. She's just kind of like
doing.
Yeah, it's like Shade's just standing there watching the two of them. Like, I don't know whether I should leave or push. I'm not sure.
Or push.
I just kind of walk in and I'm like, all right, guys, so Pearl's going to come with us from now on. She kind of wants to see the world and stretch her noodle body, whatever the fuck. So, yeah, she'll be joining us on missions from now on.
Oh,
Good response.
Now I'm just thinking we lost, she's like, we lost a Rodney, but we gained a noodle, so that's cool.
I'm right here.
What was that? Weird noise.
You see Jira just randomly on top of the fridge somehow.
I like that you make your lizards cats.
That's pretty much what Jira is. Pearl's more like, you know, she's just kind of independent. She does her own thing, but isn't weird about it. Jira's just like, I like to stare. Plus, the top of the fridge is warm, you know?
Yeah.
So you just
Rodney-
on top of the fridge.
Rodney just kind of sets his fork down. He looks to be done mutilating pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
River, I think we need to talk.
I look at Shade and I'm like, I kind of motion like, that's our cue, let's go.
River's like, come back.
Shade
Me and Shade are walking out of the kitchen.
Shade like puts a hand on your shoulder. River leans in. You two should kiss.
River tries to punch Shade.
You see Jira staring at you, and only Oswald can hear it, but he's basically saying, just kiss already. But you know that that's what he's thinking.
River tries to punch Shade.
Give me a fighting check.
I got 14.
Shade just barely moves out of the way and follows Oswald out.
I'm going to assume skipping.
Oh yeah, there's a little pep to her step. But you, Oswald, as you leave the room, you do hear Jira just like...
Looks like that boy's too shy. Go on and kiss the girl.
I pinched the bridge of my nose.
So you two are alone, aside, even Jira, like, well, this is boring. And he walks out.
Yeah, because River's just not looking at Rodney at all. He's just like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, he even leaves the room, leaving you guys alone.
I never specifically said that Remy left the room, so she's still casually sitting at the kitchen table like, ooh, sexual tension.
Technically, you never said she returned to the room either.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What is Remy doing?
Yeah, what Remy doing?
I'm sorry, you guys were talking and I didn't want to interrupt. Remy went back in to fill up her coffee.
Shade would look at you and say, okay, that's our cue.
but the sexual tension.
I'd look at Remy and be like, even fucking Jira doesn't want to be here right now because literally nothing's happening. So let's shit bounce.
Okay, I walk away, but then I get somewhat close enough where I can still eavesdrop.
Smart girl. Love that for you.
Hey.
I think Oswald's gonna see that and do the same exact thing.
Oh, you think Shade's not invisible somewhere in the room?
Oh, low key definitely, or high key definitely think that Shade basically tiptoed her way fucking in there and is just casually sitting on the counter.
Shade stripped and went like, now I can go.
I think Oswald's just gonna see her turn invisible, watch the clothes fall off, and just be like, "That's normal."
Well, Shade has the way Shade's powers work. Her clothes go invisible with her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. So, as far as you guys are aware, you're alone.
Uh-huh.
Rodney is quiet for a long minute, for a long moment.
That's funny. River's also quiet for a long.
Remy's impatient for a long moment.
Mm-hmm.
So
training is not going to be for a while. That's what this is about, right?
Probably for a couple of days. Yeah, give me a chance to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted to talk about.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. Nothing else happened.
No, I don't. People are being weird.
You know, it's not like you kissed me or anything.
River then goes, you kissed back.
Ooh, Remy has that look on her face of the kids when something amazing happens, they go that is the exact look on her face right now.
I put my finger up to my mouth don't make noise. They don't know we're here still.
I mean, I thought it was a dream or something.
So you're saying you dream about me kissing you?
He goes beet red.
What are these dreams, Rodney? Tell me more about them. She suddenly shifts her entire body over to him. She just is looking straight at him now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You literally just said you thought it was a dream, so you obviously have more than one dream of you and I kissing.
I mean,
you outed yourself here, so now you have to actually talk to me. You did this to you. Sorry. You tried to make it about me, but let's get into your dreams about me. Let's talk about that.
Well, while we're getting things out in the open, why don't you tell me why Barney said you thought I was cute?
I don't hide it. I literally have been giving you pet names and calling you cute since day one. It's not my fault you're a moron.
Hey. Look,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I died.
You did. Wasn't good for anyone's mental state.
No?
I kind of like say to myself under my breath, I mean, I wasn't too pressed. I figured we'd save him.
River just is like, I strangled the bitch that threw the bridge on you to death, so you don't have to worry about her.
Ah. Was it the fire bitch?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
She's gone. Oswald then proceeded to throw a boulder on top of her to make sure she was just real dead.
Ah. A little overkill.
Yeah, I thought so too, but also I could care less in that moment.
Mm-hmm. You were more focused on kissing me.
Rodney?
He like gives you a sly grin.
It's just like, wasn't focused on kissing you. I was focused on making sure you would stay alive. In what you are.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that, by the way.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I want you to know Data almost died trying to save you, and you and him would be dead right now if I didn't swoop in with my crazy life powers. Call me Ace Bandage now.
That's a dumb name.
I know, but like seriously, I'm stretchy and I heal shit.
I look at Remy and I kind of nod when he says that's a dumb name. I'm like, yeah.
like that's almost worse than Blink.
Just sort of like pinching the bridge of my nose and sipping my coffee. Like, the fuck is wrong with everyone that lives here?
Remember, she's like, enough about us. Did you feel that sexual tension between Remy and Hood this morning?
I nearly spit out my coffee, but save it so that no one knows that we're there.
What's up with that shit?
I mean, I don't know. It seemed just like Hood being an asshole to me.
There's something there.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what it is. That or her and Oswald. I don't know what's up with that either. I think Shade has a thing for Oswald too.
I look at Oswald out of like the corner of my eye, and I have like, not like a disgusted face, but like a what the fuck face, and I just like look at him, and I'm like, the book?
Oswald does not move. He does not make eye contact. He's just standing
if you guys are going to be dicks, River's going to be a dick right back.
I want to know what fucking Shade thought, or what she was thinking when River said Shade and Oswald.
Shade is currently invisible somewhere in the room.
Yeah, but what's she thinking? Tell the players, not the. Do a little fourth wall break for us.
Do a little thing. Do your little thing. Do the thing.
So what you guys don't see is Shade is kind of like sitting in one of the armchairs, and she does go like beet red. And you see Rodney just kind of shudder. I'd rather not think about Oswald right now.
Oh, because the last thing you saw was his giant schlong in front of your face.
Yeah, I'd rather not think about that.
You see Oswald smirk a little bit.
Part of me is really happy that I utterly destroyed the bitch that did this to you. Other part of me is really mad that my anger got the best of me, because I could have tortured her for longer.
I kind of wish I could have been there to see it.
If you really want to see it, Data has it on video.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I found out that the hard way. Don't ask to see anything else, just that. trust me, you don't want to go farther than that.
I mean, seeing my mangled corpse, I probably wouldn't want to see that.
Oh, it's not the mangled corpse you have to be worried about. It's me being brighter than a diamond and seemingly looking like I'm kissing you.
You did kiss me, though.
You said you thought it was a dream, so how do you know it wasn't?
Because literally everyone has been teasing you since.
I don't need your sass right now, Rodney. Listen, it was to save you, and that was it. So don't think much of it, okay? I didn't know how the powers worked. And that was, unfortunately, my immediate reaction. No big deal.
And if it were to happen again?
Why would it happen again? You're not gonna die on me again, are you? That was a mess. First time.
Remy nearly slaps her forehead incredibly hard, but then lightly taps it.
I meant the other thing.
Why would the kiss happen again?
I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was a dream. So
again, back to me. You dream of me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're admitting to it.
Mm-hmm.
River then sits up really high and she goes, Rodney, what are you doing right now? I don't like this.
James, should I roll for self-control of not screaming at them?
Yes.
I missed that because it sounded like I don't know. It sounded like something was dying outside my window.
I asked James if I should roll for self-control, because at this point Remy is just ready to just yell at them just kiss, motherfuckers, y'all like each other.
I feel like Shade's doing the same thing.
Give me a will save.
Okay. Well, that's a +5, so ha. Ooh, I rolled a 16, so 16 + 5, 21.
You managed to stifle it.
Okay,
what
good.
about Shade? How is Shade doing?
Shade also manages to stifle it. If he doesn't do it, so I'm gonna kill these two.
I'm Remy's just biting on her hand, just it's ah. Ah.
That's not what I'm laughing about.
What'd you roll?
You hear Hood from the training room. Oh my god, just kiss her.
River's looking right at Rodney when he says that, and you just see her go red. I don't know if the glowing picks up because of it, but she is red.
You do see a little bit of a faint purple glow on Rodney's face.
And River's like, fuck! It's an emotion thing. I get the whole Remy having issues with her water now. I don't know. She's slapping her skin like there's an off button.
Rodney puts his hand up and grabs your hand.
Uh-huh. River's like...
Oswald's punching Remy's shoulder. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
I'm clutching onto Oswald, just fangirling with him, ah!
and he leans in.
Uh-huh.
What is River doing?
River stunned for a second. She's just holy fucking shit, is this fucking shit fucking happening? What the fuck? I don't know. That's in her brain, but
for the first time, Remy is going to pull out her phone and just turn on the camera and somehow angle it so she can see what's going on.
River saw not moving. How about this? She's not moving away, but she definitely is screaming in her head. She goes, "This is happening. This is fucking happening right now. What the fuck?"
He gently pulls you closer so that he can kiss you.
Wow, Zoe's having a reaction.
And
River kisses him back.
Shade squeals.
River immediately pulls away.
Can I see this through the phone?
Yeah.
Like, I imagine it's on, like, the camera mode or whatever, and she has it, like, angled perfectly. Ah!
Shade
Remy
squeals and
also-
drops her cloak.
Remy also squeals and, like, comes running in. And
River
it's just
immediately jumps and moves away from Rodney, like, what the?
I immediately
Oswald
start
walks in,
going,
slow clapping.
And then I grab a hold of Shade and start pulling her out and be like, "Okay, y'all deserve your privacy, bye!" And then just pull Shade out of the room.
You hear River now go, "Oh, we deserve privacy now?" Wait.
Ta-ta, toodaloo, go on ahead and do whatever the one you do. Just don't fuck up the kitchen table, bye!
Rodney is now sitting a chair away from you.
River agrees. River's like, you can't train me for 4 weeks. That's the new rule. You have to heal. And Data and I will come in and give you healing sessions to help speed it up or shit.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Have we heard anything from what happened in the lower district at all anyways? I think we should probably turn on the news or something, or get Data to turn on the news or still cabled so we can see what the fuck is going on in the town, so we know what to do next or what's going on.
Oswald sort of yells out to Data.
Well, the only thing really on the news is there's a council meeting right now.
Televising it, they're just that just is one.
Looks like they just got out of session, so I wonder what's going to happen.
I think this is like the perfect time while they're like fiddling through the TV and everything. But like, since this is like the first time in like 2 weeks that Remy has like remembered, like, oh, I have a phone. And so she finally turns it off of Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
Like the airplane mode, Do Not Disturb, whatever version of that they have for these phones.
One, you notice your battery, which, you know, this is a near utopian society, or it was supposed to be. Your phone is almost dead. After 2 weeks.
The perfect battery.
It takes a moment. At first you're like, nothing. And then floods with texts and missed calls and social media updates and things like that. Most notably, you do have a few calls from Warren.
Oh, sorry.
A few texts of, hey, you good? Hey, I'm starting to get worried. Give me a call. Hey, I heard about what happened. And his last text was, please pick up your phone. And that was about a week and a half ago.
Oh, no.
I just remembered Oswald has a phone, too.
Okay. So, out of seeing like those messages, she immediately then goes over and checks the group chat between her, like, with her best friends.
How far back are you going?
like to the beginning, like just scrolling through, like that's like just what she's doing. She's scrolling through all the messages, all like everything.
All right. A lot of it for like the last week has been idle chatter. Mm-hmm. You do see the scattered message of Remy's still not online. Do you think the rumors are true? Et cetera, et cetera. As you scroll further back, you see a lot of, hey, you see one of your friends posted a news article that is dated about a day after you came to the warehouse, that the headline reads, Lancaster Manor raided. Renee Lancaster found dead.
Yes. yes, this lines up with all the events, yes.
Yeah. If you click on the link, there's an article, and it does basically say what was found. The manor was raided. Renee Lancaster was found amongst armed security force, also KIA.
Their faces mysteriously melted off.
Daughter Remy Lancaster and husband Augustus Lancaster missing in action.
Okay. So it has like nothing to say about me with the ability to control water.
No, because no one would have seen that.
Oh shit. So like my friends don't fucking know that I have powers.
Nope.
Oh shit.
You should probably call them. I want to hear that conversation since we've been dealing with a bunch of River Rodney drama.
Would I have
powers?
Would I have a charger?
Data would, wouldn't he?
Data would probably have one.
I feel like Data would have chargers for all of our phones. Even if we didn't ask, he would just be like, hey, here's a charger.
I imagine after finally like going through all of this and like slowly coming to the realization of like, oh shit, they don't know that I have superpowers, like that sort of like like I forget the word for it, that like realization, that sort. I'm gonna like try to run and ask Data for a charger and then just hightail it up to my room to charge my phone and like clearly call them.
Okay.
Specifically Izzy and Gina, because they're the only ones worth talking to.
Wait, what about Warren? Call Warren.
You call the girl. You call the girl pals first. You call the gal pals first.
As soon as you get up to you and the professor's room, you get a message to the group chat. What are your friends' names again?
Izzy and Gina.
Okay.
But like Izzy's full name is Isabella, and then I think Gina's name is just straight up Gina.
Okay. You get a message from the group chat. It's Gina saying, "Did you see the news?"
Can I tell if this is like directed at me?
No, it's definitely not directed at you.
Just in the group chat. Okay, and then I'll just like casually message in there and be like, "What in the news?"
Just fuck them all. Like she's alive.
Like, act like no time has passed.
The chat, you don't get a message for a hot minute.
Oh, probably because we're in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
No, they're all just probably staring at that message like, Remy?
Like the fool? Nani?
What?
Nani?
Suddenly you see the little typing thing, and Izzy ... Remy?
And be like, who else would it be? Like emoji of like smirk emoji, like ha ha ha, and then for some weird ass random reason, emoji dancing chick.
You see them both typing.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
And then they both stop.
Oh shit. And I like just type question mark and send. And then I immediately Google like today's news. Like the version of future Google.
Okay. You type into the search engine and an article pops up.
Hmm.
Time-stamped like a couple minutes ago.
Uh-huh. This is probably the news that they were all like, everyone was like, we should look at the news.
It's a small article accompanying a video file.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're looking at that, those of you downstairs, data comes out and just, guys, you gotta see this now.
River like looks at Rodney and she's just like, you can't move, and she just walks away from him.
And I like just immediately, probably this would be really surreal, but like press play the moment that like the downstairs TV is playing.
Mm-hmm. And you guys all see River, you saw this about 30 minutes ago. It's a recording from a security camera.
Oh no.
There's that cloak we were talking about.
I gotta have my fix.
Just after the bridge collapsed.
You just see River go, oh no.
And you see the events that happened just after the bridge collapsed.
Whoa, is my big 30-foot nakedness on there?
No, nobody caught that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just River. It's just River. It's just all River, and people are gonna be after me now. That's it.
Well.
After the video file plays, you see pictures, still frames from the video file
Of River.
of River, Oswald, Remy, Hood, Shade, the Professor, Data, pretty much everyone.
I feel like the video files of me is just gonna be me talking to my fucking lizards. Like, what's so weird about that? I don't know. He's just lost his mind talking to his pets.
River just is looking at Rodney and she goes, you wanted to see the fight, right?
Rodney stands. And
River's like, don't stand. Please don't.
he's already like slowly walking over.
Mm-hmm.
And the only picture that's missing
Is his.
Of course, because he's under a fucking bridge.
Yeah.
River's just like, I wish I was under that fucking bridge.
Yeah.
So like, while looking at this, can you like easily tell that it's Remy, or like would only her friends be like, oh yeah, that's totally Remy?
It's a pretty clear image.
Okay, because I'm like just wondering.
Yeah. It's a pretty clear image. It's a little pixelated, but you can still make out the general shapes.
So like, a stranger would be like, was that the chick? No, it couldn't be the chick. She wouldn't be walking around in broad daylight. But like, her friends and Warren would definitely be like, that's fucking Remy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. And with accompanying the pictures, it's wanted for questioning.
River's like, That's not questioning that they want to do to us.
I think we should lay low for a while. Just, just an idea.
Yeah, lay low.
Mm.
Heal up Hot Rod over here, and everything will be fine.
Is that his new name? Because that shouldn't be his new name.
River's like, River, she's not saying it out loud, but in her head, she's just like, I kissed it, therefore it is mine.
And while we're on the topic of names, real quick, the name you gave yourself, fucking Ace Bandage, think of a new one. That one's bad.
River's like, you can call me Ace.
No, that's still bad. That's way too, like, edgy and, no.
Not edgy enough for you.
Call me Steve Irwin, at least.
Remy.
Yeah.
You get a call from Warren.
Yeah.
You get a message in your group chat.
Uh-huh.
Where are you?
I don't know how to answer this. I feel like she would be like, just straight up, she would just say, I can explain. And then, like, she starts to type, and then she'll, like, erase it, because she's like, I don't know how much I should tell. I don't even know if I should be telling them this.
Please have Warren try calling her phone again at this moment. I just want to hear the conversation.
I don't know. But, like, that's what, like, she's doing. She's like, a lot has happened in the past 2 weeks. And then it's just, and that's, like, she's like, she doesn't really know, like, what she's allowed to say, because now she's like in the warehouse and she's like, I don't want to fuck this up. And she's
Can I make a perception check to see that Remy's like on her phone?
I'm upstairs.
Remy's in her room.
Oh, okay.
I do need everyone to give me a perception check though.
Okay.
Because there's a missile flying directly at the warehouse.
I don't say shit like that. Don't give me ideas.
Rolled
I
with the
got
dice
a
that
17.
actually likes Remy. Here I go. Perception. So I rolled a 14 plus 4, so an 18.
I rolled a 21.
17 here.
Okay. All three of you hear it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, hear what?
It is a missile flying at the fucking warehouse.
It's that family.
Or is it? Oh, no.
You hear a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, shit.
Of what? From whom?
Coming from the training room.
Oh, shit. I immediately, like, drop my phone and just bolt.
Yep.
River also bolts in that direction. River, before full bolting, looks at Rodney and goes, do not run, and then runs to the training room.
Meanwhile, Rodney, ow, ow, ow.
Ow, that hurts. Ow, ow.
Is
Fuck.
Rodney actually running?
Rodney's more like a slow jog. He's moving a little better than he
So
was this
I
morning.
imagine that, like, once Remy, like, makes it down the stairs, see what Rodney's doing, Remy's gonna just help Rodney get to the training room.
Okay. You guys get to the training room, and you see Hood kind of curled up on his hands and knees, like shaking, cold sweat.
The thing in his
dripping
brain.
down
The thing in his brain. The thing in his brain.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, continue,
River,
James.
do your Healy bullshit. Real quick, please do. Go be
River's
purple.
like, I don't think it works like this. I can't just zap him.
Attempt being purple for like 30 seconds. Just do it.
And that is what we're going to call a session. This has been episode 13 of Dice Drop Evolution. Thank you guys so much for listening in. If you like this, be sure to leave a comment, leave a review on whatever platform you're listening to this on. And be sure to check out our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all linked in the description below. And thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you guys next week.